Hey, community.
We are 1-2
Comic Talk.
and we're here to talk
Comics.
and New Comic Book Day.
Yeah. All right. Let's just hop right into it. What are we waiting for?
I agree. Actually, I want to finish up on that book right there, your quick review. Tell us about it.
So, Joker's Killer Smile. I would definitely recommend this book to anybody who likes very psychological, horror-y type stuff.
Thriller.
I was gonna say thriller. I didn't know if that lined up. Psychological horror.
Sure.
It's a very short thing. Only 3 issues. So it isn't too pricey to get into. Issues are only.
Well, no, actually, they're what, $6? I think they're $6 each.
And for the content you get, I'd say it's definitely worth it if you are into that kind of stuff. It's definitely a very wide book. If you ever thought about getting a case for it, you have to buy. Yeah, it's a magazine style. But as you can see, the art is very cool, and having it in magazine style, I would say actually kind of helps it. Overall, a very cool book if you like Joker and how he messes up people with his psychological ways. Definitely get into it.
It's a story. Starts off with basically a doctor who thinks that he can help this guy, if nothing else, psychoanalyze him and figure out and basically write down information about him. That's his overall goal. What it ends up turning out to be is, nothing anyone expected. Next,
the psychiatrist ensnares himself.
Good way of putting it.
Philadelphia, number
4.
Ah, damn. Number 4. Haven't read it yet. Have you?
I've not got to read anything more about the show.
This is one of our new comic book day pickups. We've been reading Philadelphia for a while, and we actually got to meet Rodney Barnes one time.
And Jason Sean
Alexander. Both of those guys were very nice. Shout out to you guys. And I'd say if you like learning about the uprising of a vampire army started by John Adams, definitely buy the book.
Yeah, and the cool thing is it ties into a lot of
That is a kind of funny way to put it, though, huh?
That's a great way.
But that's exactly what it is.
Precisely. It ties into Philadelphia. It ties into all the old world, old school history of the land, and it's brilliantly told. And the way that the art is done, it sucks you in, and it's very gritty, and it's dark, and it just perfectly emphasizes what's going on in the storyline.
I love the art. Actually.
I do too. I really love what Jason does.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jenica. We're very lucky to have gotten this cover from Mike Wellman over at Atomic Basement. Make sure to go check him out.
Long Beach.
I'm glad I got that right.
Yeah, this is a 1-in-10 ratio. There's a ratio incentive, and I do have the cover A coming to me in mail. I want to go ahead and get this incentive, so I drove to go see Mike. I know this place was out at the 3 regular places I hit. Mike's a little out of my range, but I also want to go ahead and talk to him. So a big shout out to Mike over again at the Atomic Basement in Long Beach. The guy has a lot of knowledge. He has access to a lot of books, and he has a lot of events happening there. So if you're in that area and you want to have a great experience as far as customer service, I highly recommend him. And thank you again. And we're going to be talking to you again in a moment. Mike.
All right. So here we got Basketball Heads number 5. Hey, Second Street Marvel Comics on the Edge. I could not get over how this looks like a lightsaber. I just couldn't.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But you see bars right there and there, so it's not completely free like an actual. It's cool. It's a cool cover. I'm going to show it to you again. It's also a very cool story. You get into that.
Trinity. I love this story. This story is being told by basically the idea is there is a couple inside of a house. They're being broken into. We end up learning later that these individuals are broken into by inmates that escape. The boyfriend, he is taken away by these inmates, and he's basically tortured. Fingers left behind. When the inmate's left behind, the girlfriend arrives. She accidentally takes out one of the inmates by using a cursed axe. From there, she's gathering heads. And that's where we're at in this story is she's trying to find her boyfriend. She's found some interesting information that ties into why he was taken away. And that's where we're at.
All right, we got Ant-Man #2. Now, I haven't been reading this. I'd say it's a very cool cover, like this little monster in the background. How about you explain it for me?
Ant-Man has been rebooted. Zeb Wells is telling the story, and it goes back to the old Ant-Man style of telling.
Hey, Tom, comic books.
Hey, how's it going, Tom? Of depicting this character in a very funny way, and this is how this character is. He's basically for hire. He's down on his luck, and he's trying to do the best as he can, and that's the stereotypical tale of this character. And I'm glad to see they went back to the roots of Ant-Man.
That's almost some spine-breaking flexibility, like that other comic.
Ghost Spider, exactly. And that's what I thought when I saw this cover.
White Ash. Now, we've been reading this. This is only issue 2. But we got to meet Stick Me himself.
That's
over
correct.
At Comic Bug.
Charlie is a really nice guy. We hope to have him on the Artist Alley Saturday morning show, where we allow artists and creators to come on our show and basically plug themselves, promote their wares. This is a great tale of a person that's trying to get out of their small hometown, trying to move up in life, and because of the catastrophes that happen, kind of hold them down. And it's kind of a stereotypical classic tale of being held by your roots out of obligations. So it's pretty cool.
All right, now a comic I really want to jump into is Usagi Yojimbo #2 Color Classics. I read the first one. Did you read the first one?
I not only read the first one, but I read the first one. What this actually takes off from, and this is basically a second rendition of this book, and it's done in color. The original was not. It was done in black and white.
I was hoping you would have gotten into that. That was a very cool thing to me that you actually have those.
I not only have those, but I actually have the classic tales. I have 3 sets of every time Stan Sakai went to a new place, I had started with them at each place. And every time I had purchased these books, every time he's rebooted the stories, I have been fortunate enough to meet him and have him sign every single book that I have ever got on the #1s, and I believe on at least in the #1s at everything that he's rebooted so far.
All right, now another comic we would like to talk about that we were graciously given by Mike Wellman, again over at Atomic Basement in Long Beach.
Well, Mike knows that what you do is you need to take care of your customers. So he not only sold me this book at cover.
Hey, Rican.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, and good night.
This was his way of also giving back to the community, because whenever people go ahead and do things for him in the sense of just being a loyal customer, just being a person that's there and willing to pay their bills when they have pulls, he was more than willing to hold the book and just throw it at cost, regardless of what's going on out there in the market.
Yeah, Rican, make sure to get some sleep.
Yeah, make sure you get sleep.
This is a really cool cover because it has, I think, Penguin, Harley, Joker, Riddler, and Catwoman all in one, and Batman in the background.
Now, this writer's killing it. The reboot of this, and I want to say it was back in '86.
Again, graciously given by Mike Wellman.
He gave at cover. He's been hooking us up. Even everything that you've seen here, he gave us that cover. And the ratio, he gave us that ratio. So, I mean, he hooked us up on everything. Mike is the man. Go see him over at the Atomic Basement.
Definitely go check him out. Atomic Basement.
And, the writing is well done. Regardless, forget what they say about the hype of the character and all that. Look past that. Go to the storyline and what's being happened. So, that's basically what we did as far as we
just wanted to record this as a live stream instead of making a whole video. But we just wanted to talk about what comics we got. So this has been 1-2
Comic Talk.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.